Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be doing my makeup. All products will be listed below. And I will also be talking about why I quit my 9 to 5. So let's get straight into it. So I'm not going to lie, it wasn't exciting. I wasn't excited to get up to go to work. I worked remote and I just didn't have any motivation to get up in the morning to sit at a computer and speak with the patients that I've spoken to. It was training me. I was taking about 60 to 70 calls per day. And I was just extremely burnt out. I also got really, really bored. While I was working, I used to watch TV, of course, on mute. And then I'll have my AirPod in, playing, I don't know, some music. And then at the same time, I'd be on my phone, posting on Instagram, posting my business. So I had a lot going on. And I just found myself really bored. And that's why I was doing other things to occupy my time. I honestly, like I said, I worked remote. So I didn't want to sit home and just sit at work and eat majority of the time, because most people eat, just so time could go by. So I was trying to find so many other things to do to occupy my time. I also wanted more independence. I felt like the time I was spending at work, I could have been spending on my business. I've had my business for a while, but I've never not had a job. I always had a job, a good one at that. And this was my second good job that I had. And it allowed me to live in any state that I chose. So that was one reason why I stuck with the job for so long. And of course, because it was remote, so I didn't have to go anywhere. But here's the thing that a lot of people get confused. They believe that remote work is easy. You get up in the morning, you're in your pajamas still, you make your breakfast, and you go straight to work. You're home, you get to do whatever you want to do. And it's really not like that. When you work remote, because you are not in the office and a manager can't physically see you, the micromanaging, the level of micromanaging is insane. My manager can see what I'm doing on my computer at what time. So it pretty much screen records. Not only does it screen records, but it also records when you're speaking. So there was nothing that I could pretty much do and not get caught. Something as simple as going on Google and looking for the nearest Target. I can get caught doing that. So there was really no privacy in the remote workspace, and it's draining. So I say this to say, don't get a remote job thinking that you are going to have all of this freedom, because you're not. And with technology these days, it gets better and better, and they are literally watching your every move. Your break time, you have a specific break time from 1 to 2. And if you go a minute over, a minute under, you're being questioned. As to if you were to work in person, you can kind of get away with 5-10 minutes in most cases, right? And don't get me wrong, I don't want to complain the whole time about remote work and it's this and it's that. Because I'm not going to lie, when I first got the job, I was excited. It worked for me. At the time, I was just moving to Florida. I was in the midst of that. So the job worked out perfectly. I moved to Florida with no issue. All I had to do was update my address with my supervisor, but it wasn't a big deal. So I was extremely happy to get the job in the beginning, but as time went on, and this is why I knew that this just wasn't the job for me. As time went on, I still felt unhappy. I felt like something was missing. And I prayed about it for, I would say, for at least 2 years. I've talked to friends, close family, close friends about it. And honestly, it's all up to you. I feel like no one knows what's best for you but yourself. You can get 1,000,001 opinions, right? But only you're going to know what's best for you. There's people that did not want me to up and quit my job, or wanted me to have a sort of so-called backup plan before quitting, but my backup plan is here all along. Like, I have a whole business. First of all, nobody even knows. People who know me, like, through business, nobody even knows that I work a full 9 to 5. Like, that's something that if you don't know me personally, or if I don't tell you, you would never know. But it took me a while to finally do it. And when I did it, it was just like a huge weight lifted off my shoulder. And to be quite honest with you, I was already mentally like done with the job situation. I was done with it. So when it finally happened, like, okay, today's my last day, I was just like numb. Like I didn't even know like how to even feel. Like, I was just numb. But I knew that this had to happen. And sometimes we're not prepared for these things. Like, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't prepared. But I was much more prepared now than I was 6 months ago. I've gained a lot of knowledge as far as like time and money management. I think those two things are extremely important. I didn't quit with a whole bunch, but I quit with enough. And there's never a right time. There's never a right time. You just have to go for it and just listen to your gut. If it's something that you've been wanting to do for years, for months, do it. Do it so that there will be no regrets. And that's the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed my talk today or this look, you can like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.